And we are live. So, what we're going to do is get our strategy working on Binance. The first thing we need to do is hook into Binance Testnet. After, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this stuff, which is FTX only. For Arbitrage, we're going to get rid of our FTX stuff and replace it with Binance. Then we're going to figure out how to get Testnet in here. We're going to get rid of the FTX stuff. FTX again. We're going to replace this with Binance. What we're going to do is do Binance here. Alright, let's see what happens when we run app 2. B contracts is not defined. B contracts equals array. So let's watch our live streaming. We have an excellent connection to ourselves. And no concurrent viewers. So we actually got censored on our last YouTube stream. Because I was trying to hack Kier Kraken out to 7.14. We were trying to do a live stream on how to hack Wi-Fi's, and we got censored. app2.py. 10 seconds later, we should have some output. Hopefully some Binance output. So we do have funding opportunities. So are we making a funding and futures premium bot? Because I think the futures premium stuff is not exactly working quite yet. Or our threshold is too high. Which one is which decalc? This is rates from funding. What we want is decalc. Maybe our threshold is too high. Anyway, then we're going to change all this stuff to do updates. We'll change all this stuff to testnet. Binance Testnet APR. Binance API. Binance Futures API. USD Testnet. Well, we might not even have any future stuff for Binance just because it's USDT versus coin and just coin margin. So yeah, it looks like we're just doing funding today. Futures Testnet. Testnet.binancefuture.com. Review. So do updates we don't need to do anymore. Do calc. We want to. No, let's do calc we don't want to do anymore. Let's do updates we do want to do. So FAP@finance.com. So I guess what we're doing instead is, oops, this. Testnet.binancefuture.com. Let's see if we have a result here. We do. So let's see if we have any funding opportunities. Do we have CCXT in here? Import. CCXT to finance. Let's use our testnet URL. We want FAPI, not DAPI, for the USDT margin stuff. So we have a lot more funding opportunities on testnet than we did in LiveNet. That's good news. So we need an API key. Testnet. Binance Testnet Futures. Binance Futures Testnet. API key. How do you do an API key in CCXD? We need a remote desktop. So somewhere in here should be API key. Log in and register now. Do I even have a testnet address? Where would I have a CCXD? API key and secret. Login. jaredars.gmail.com. Email and password error. Email and password error. Email and password error. Alright, forgot password. Yippity dippity doo. Oops. Looks like my dark theme has taken over. One concurrent viewer. One viewer. Letter release, that's good. Paying off some debts. Spam. Come on, email. See, this probably had to properly crack Wi-Fi 1 got censored. I put in an appeal. No, I don't have an email from Binance. There we go. Reset password. No, it's not complicated enough. Let's try this one. Oops. Jeez, oh Cristo. Alright, good enough. Go back. Go back. There's that again. And I need to pass a captcha. Alright, so now I should have an API key. Where do you find API key? No, that's not what I want. I want the actual API key that is mine. Are we on the testnet? Yeah, I thought it was down here. API key. API key. API secret. All right. No, this isn't going to work on Binance because Binance doesn't have I wonder if it would work on Binance. FAPI. DAPI. Okay, it does work. So let's just see if there's any funding opportunities then. See, because the problem is that Binance USDT margin futures don't have anything we can hedge against with, but their coin margin futures do, because they have like the futures and the perpetuals. Could not construe. All right, 418, 413, because some of these obviously don't have. If apparently just to try. So, but there's obviously far less options on the US dollar or the coin margin futures. Because they don't have as many coins. Alright, so let's see if we have any opportunities whatsoever on the testnet for coin margin futures. Yeah, we do. Look at that. 8,000, 5,000, 3,000. Alright. So now what we need to do is look at the fees on Binance. Binance futures fees. Oh, I really can't see this at all. USDT M has far less fees. Well, the taker is still 0.04. So the taker is 0.04, and we need to var Oops. Min R equals 0.04 divided by 100 times 2. So we need to get in position and get out of position using take orders. No, we can leave this as a percent, actually. And we know this is going to be 8. So we don't need times 2. And since it happens every 3 hours, and we have hours denoted in daily, and what's our leverage going to be? Coin M. $125x for Bitcoin. Ether's going to be 75x. ADA will be 75x. Link is going to be 75x. There should be a lot of money to make. Link, all these are perpetuals. Oh wow, they only have futures on a couple of these. Link, ADA, ETH, and BTC. I know it's going to be 75 divided by 2. Because we have up to 75x leverage. So if and Link in coin, or BTC in coin, or ETH in coin, or ADA in coin. So on this again. So it's in daily. So we could just do 365 times 100 on the min arb. Min arb times 365 times 100. No, we don't need times 100. So min arb. ADA. So when we're assigning this, we just got to subtract our min arb. Because that's what's going to cost us to get in and out of position at the very bottom tier. So ETH, ADA, Link, BTC. Looks like we have all 4 of them with ARB opportunities. 410, 2060, 2633 is the highest one, 12318, Link and BTC. 2633 and 12318. CMD. CD funding, Python, Act 2. 20,000 and 12,000. Let's see what we come up with after we subtract our fees. Breakfast programs, wow. So something here happened strangely. Oh, we got to times it by 75 times 75, yeah. Because they charge us fees for our whole order, not just the margin amount. So times 3 times 365. So we might as well just do times 4 times 75. CMD. CMD, CD funding. So basically, we got to tell this to sleep 8 hours after we take her into position. And we're going to take her into position based on, so some of them are negative. So if they're more than 1, that's more than 0. Actually, why did that show me that at all? If greater than 365. Minus. If this is greater than 0, if this is greater than 0, what's Ronnie saying? I'm on now. Alright. Alright, so now it's only showing us the ones over 0. And we still have 9,000% APR and 17,000% APR on the coins we can trade. So I wonder if I'm just going to hard code it to know which futures to trade. Where the heck is our Binance that we had open? Binance, whatever, let's just go here. So, CoinAm, let's just hard code it, I guess. CoinAm, BTC 0925, 012, 09, 09, 09. They all have 0925. They're called quarter though. Link USD quarter. I wonder if that's what CCXT calls them. We should probably get our markets from CCXT and see what happens. Output to CCXT dot. So we wanted DAPI again. DAPI, DAPI. CCXT fetch markets. CCXT fetch markets. Whatever, I think that's it. M markets equals Binance dot fetch markets. Print markets. So here's some markets. I can't select them all. Can I see in here? I want a PCHD perp. I think it's quarter. perp. Let's just go through the markets. For M in markets, if M, I just print M symbol. Oops. CMD, CD funding, Python R2. So symbol's not going to do us what we need. Because they're all called link USD. CCXD is going to make me use. Alright, let's try this again. Print dir CCXD is going to make me use an implicit function to buy or sell. CD funding Python R2. Which is probably going to be private post. That's not what I wanted. Binance. SAPI, it's going to be DAPI? No, it's all SAPI. SAPI post. Alright, let's just go into the documents for API. It's in another language. Coin and futures testnet. Market data, account trades, trades position, mode, new order, symbol. DAPI v1 order. So I might even have to change around the CCXD stuff. FAPI through DAPI stuff? No, there's not. Private post leverage. That's the first one we want. Note that FAPI, private post leverage, private post order. So I need to find my CCXD file then. I wonder where that is. User data. No, I don't know what it's called in Windows. Windows. Let's try the C drive. Python 3.8. Lib. CCXC. No, that's not it. CCXC. CCXT. Binance. Edit. FAPI private post order. FAPI private post order. Let's just replace all FAPI. DAPI. That should work. Alright, so what I need then is private post order leverage. I have that somewhere in one of these files. Signaling. Leverage. Self-binds FAPI private post leverage. So we want 75 in each case. So in our app 2, Markets equals finance.fetch markets print markets. So somewhere in here they're gonna say actually it's the ID that I want. Lowercase ID. For M in markets, print M lowercase a. Okay, so now what I want is Binance.dbi. Binance.dbi. Symbol is going to be M. Maybe it's uppercase heavy. M ID. Average is going to be 75. Try that on for size. Invalid API key, IP, or permissions for this action. Well, we might not be able to do this. Oh, I don't want DAPI Binance. DAPI.Binance. 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 I wonder if that'll work. No. Whoops. Try that on for size. Who am I got texting me? Well, that's not working. Anyway. Bad request for URL. Timestamp was 1,000 millisecond. Timestamp. Timestamp. Sweet. Print MID. No, the first one is the wrong timestamp. Why does that break like that? Okay, now we have the right ones. So let's try to change our leverage. No, time change request because I have the milliseconds ahead of the server time. Do I have the right time on my desktop? No, I don't have the right time on my desktop. So how do I fix my time? It did it, did it, did it, did it, did it, Okay, did I just break this? Apparently I did.
Yeah.
Hello?
Have you got a minute?
No?
Okay.
Apparently I broke myself. Alright, so yeah. Let's see if I'm actually streaming. Yippity-dippity-doo. What did I break here, man? Ah-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Well, the good news is the bot is now sending leverage changes to Binance the way that we expect it to. The bad news is that my Oculus stopped working. Alright, I think it's working now. And it's working in OBS. Alright, good stuff. So let's just do a stream check and see if anybody's watching. We got one viewer. We got one viewer. I don't know how many are in live, but I got a couple of follows. Alright, so let's just set all of these coins. Leverage 75 is not valid. Well, we got all the ones we needed anyway, which have opposing, what is it? They're called 200925. If you call it this. Alright, so all of the ones that we need set are now set. Feats equals this. Alright. So somewhere in here I need to know whether or not to long or short, and by how much. So, whoops. There we go. Go down here. I wish I could see my mouse and notepad. There we go. Can't even see what I'm doing there. Let's put this full screen. Divided by T times 100. Print works. See the funding. So now we should figure out how much out of the total opportunity each of opportunities are. And it should print that for us. So Link is 65%, BTC is 34%. So now what we need to know is we need to know our balance. So we're going to do a different function for that. FD balance. So we want our balance equals 0. And we can just go back to our handy dandy least can new to figure out our margin. Update balance, check balance. Take all this, throw it in here. We don't need self dot. Balance is going to be this. Balance. And then we're just going to use balance. Print balance. Update balance. Our balance is 0, which is wrong. So we don't want USDT. Send the funding by 1 of 2. Well, hello, concurrent viewer, And I got a like. Well, thank you, whoever that was. So our balance is now float division by 0. What did I break here? Float division by 0. New bow equals 0. If new bow is not 0. Send funding. Python 2. So our balance is a million, just over $1 million. It looks like some trade I did before ended up well, which is nice. So when I'm in these coin M's and I go to buy some, they're in US dollars. One contract is 10 US dollars. Is that true for all of them? One contract is 100 US dollars for Bitcoins. 10 US dollars and 10 US dollars. All right. So perks. So we leave this as a decimal value. Perks coin. Perks coin. To buy. To buy coin equals perks coin times 75 divided by 2 equals balance divided by global balance. Balance divided by perk coins and then divide by 10. And in the case of Bitcoin, divide by 10 again. If Bitcoin and coin to buy coin equals to buy coin divided by 10. Funding. So we're nearly ready to go have a cigarette and leave you guys be for 5 minutes or less. So we're going to buy 787 contracts, which is 78,700 dollars with BTC and $40,000 worth of link, which sounds about right. But to tell you the truth, we wanted more link than we wanted BTC. So why is that not the same? 78,000, 40,000. It's backwards for some reason. Try this on for size. Balance times perks coin. Balance times perks coin. Should be like that, I think. Try that on for size. Cindy funding. Oops. Cindy funding. Python up to. Again, we have $1 million. So we should be 400,000 BTC and 600,000 Link, if anything. So BTC, well, that's clearly wrong. All right, hold on, let's figure it out. This balance is 1 million times 0.3. Oh yeah, we're at leverage. 1 million, 1,000 million times 0.3 in the case of BTC times $75 to divided by 10. So we need to get rid of some of this stuff actually. So in the case of Link, we wanted what was it, 0.66 or whatever? Divided by 10? $2.45. Maybe that is what it just said. It is what it just said, so it is right then. It was already right before we corrected it. Because we're at leverage to do funding. Alright, well that's good stuff. So now what we want to do is we want to just make it buy and sell. And have the right amount of parentheses. Buy in a position, sell at a position, and buy in a new position, which we'll do after the break. Alright, so the first thing we really need to do is reset my view. I'm using, there we go. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is get into a position for 10 BTC contracts and 10 ADA contracts at market, because we need to figure out our positions so we can adjust our positions according to what we're going into. And like I said, BTC is 10 times the size, so we're going to market 10 positions, 10 contracts rather, as buy. Did not want to reduce only buy. Oh, we can't fill these market orders for some freaking reason. Freaking testnet, man. Alright, well, whatever. Let's see what we got into for ADA. Did we get into ADA? Position 0. I don't know if we can get into any position at market. Which means our bot's going to fail if it can't buy or sell these things. Anyway, we got into a perpetual contract. If we can't market into these things, then our bot's going to fail miserably. Whatever. Well, let's figure out how to get our positions then. We're just going to have to try over and over and over again to market into these things, rather than wait 8 hours to market out. So, FBI private, post leverage, get position risk. And we want DAPI in our notepad document. Alright, notepad. Update balance. Positions. Def update. Positions. I really wish I could see my mouse in this thing. Print positions. Update positions. Let's actually put a sleep in here. Let's see if anybody's in the stream. 2 concurrent viewers and 1 like and 1 viewer. Alright, here's our positions. So it's showing me everything, I guess. But this is USD. So for BTC perpetual, BTC USD perp. Position amount is 1. Did we go into 1 contract? 1 contract, so it's $100. Position amount. So what if it was negative? position amount. So apparently we're still launching our Flask app even though it sleeps there. So BTC perp, BTC underscore perp, perp. It's BTC USD perp. And position is -1. All right, so position amount. Whoops. Position amount 0. So everything is 10 other than Bitcoin, which is 100. Symbol. Symbol, 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 symbol. 4. Pause and positions. 4P in positions. Pause. P symbol equals P position amount. If BTC MP symbol. So we're going to do times 10 here. Pause P symbol equals pause P symbol times 10. All right, so that's in US dollars now. So print pause. Center funding, so we could expect Bitcoin to have -100 pause. What's with all these? Oh, they're in strings. Center funding, I know we could expect BTC perp to have -100. Good job. All right, so what we want then? First of all, we have to figure out whether or not everything is positive or negative. Like whether we're going to long or short perps. Long shorts. If maximum or minimum. If minimum is less than 0. Long shorts. Coin equals. Shorts are going to pay long, so we want to be long. Else, long shorts coin equals short. Maximum. Alright, print long shorts here for a sec. At the end. What did I just lose? I lost my headset. That's really annoying. Alright, well, I lost my headset. Ostensibly, because my cord is no good. Ostensibly, because my cord is no good. Remy sent me a bunch of messages on LinkedIn. We'll check those in a sec. Wi-Fi is not connected. That's weird. If this doesn't work, we'll just go to the regular screen. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. So we'll kill the VR and go to the regular screen. Alright, here we go. Hope you guys will still like, follow, and subscribe to me. Alright, let's see what Remy's talking about. On LinkedIn. Nothing. All I sent me was a thumbs up, and I got like 18 emails. Alright, so 2 viewers, thank you very much, everybody. And 1 viewer, thank you very much, everybody. I don't know, but it's live. Let's go ahead and continue with our bot. So what I wanted to do then was I wanted to sitter fana to all right, so all right, we want a short dot long BNB TRX BCH link and BTC short and short. All right. And what was the 2 buy stuff again? Does that make sense? See the funding, Katana 2. It's divided by 2, so it should be so million. What's a million times 75 divided by 2? 37 million. So BTC at 129,767. 129,767 times 100. It's 12 million. And this is going to be 24 million plus 12 million. 36 million. And what did I say I had? 37 million. That's perfect. All right, so what I want to do then, for long short in long shorts, if long short, no, it's going to be coin. Coin Okay. No. If long shorts coin equals short, then we want to buy coin equals buy coin times -1. So this should make both of our perpetual, it should make both Link and BTC negative on the perpetuals. So then what I want to do to spend equals an object for coin and to buy. So let's say I had a million. Right now we're -100 BTC. Let's say we wanted to buy, let's say we wanted to spend, let's say we wanted to be at -800 BTC. Anyway. Feuds. Okay. If we're at -100, to buy coin, I don't even need this to spend. To buy coin equals to buy coin try So what we also want then is to buy coin dot split. Here, hold on, let's just see what we're doing. CMD funding Python active. So it's the underscore that I want. To buy coin dot split underscore 0 plus underscore. No, I just want coin dot replace perp with feuds 0. Equals to buy coin times -1. So what we want to do is we want to hedge perfectly with our futures. CMD funding with the other half of our leverage. And we used a portion of a string instead of a portion of an array, which is what I thought it was going to be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Link USD, that's better. BTC USD perp. Oh, everything is negative. So we actually wanted to switch the other one too. Because we want to be buying the hedge. CD funding, Python Act 2. When we're shorting the perpetuals, we want to be buying the hedge so that if the price goes up or down, it doesn't really matter. We won't lose all of our funds. Anyway, 2 buy coin. So if we're negative 100 and we want to be at 800, then we got to do plus the position. And if we're at 100 and we want to be at 800, it's minus the position. So negative 800, we want to be at negative 700, we plus negative. Alright, we have $100, we want to get $800. We subtract 8 and 1, subtract 8, negative 8 and negative 1 is plus 1. So you subtract the position. Subtract pause, coin. So what we have before we adjust this is BTC USD perp here. CMD Python, CD app 2, CD funding, Python app 2. So in the new window we have, so what we want to do is we want to go buy, we want this to be 192.129.676 because we want to adjust for the position that we already have. What did I tell you? 129.667. All right, now we want to complete these orders. So how do I do that? Using CCXT. Well, I go in my trusty thing here, create order, Binance create order. And to tell you the honest truth, I want to do this with my handy dandy Binance brokers code, because if I public or open source this code, then people can give me a little bit of their fees. If to buy coin is less than 0, direction equals seller buy. Direction equals buy. Whoops. So it's going to default to buy, and if the quantity is less than 0, then it's going to sell. Is there anything else in our 2 buys that we need to be worried about? If 2 buy coin not equal to 0, do this order here. I need a random word function. Binance create order pause symbol. Oh, that's right, this won't work. I need the private post order. Private post order is going to look like this on our new order. Private post order. DAPI private post order. DAPI private post leverage. DAPI private post order. What we need is symbol. Symbol's going to be coin. We're going to need an object. Symbol coin. Sign is going to be buy or sell, which is a direction. Position side. Type is going to be market. Type, market. Quantity we don't need, price we don't need. Quantity we do need. Quantity. So actually this pause coin divided by 10. If BTC is coin, to buy coin, because it's in contracts, not in US dollars. Side direction, quantity, to buy coin. New client order ID. So now I need my random word function. Random word, random word, def, random word. So I need string and random. Import string, import random. Import random and string. And this bot should now be done. Every 8 hours, the funding rates will change, and the amount once the buy or sell is going to change. But unfortunately, we can't mark it into orders on testnet because there's not enough volume, so this thing's really going to be untestable. What did I break here? Exception in. List object. So apparently this is now a list. That's my bad for reusing a variable name. But anyway, anybody who wants to use this on LiveNet is more than welcome to. It has my broker ID. I would just need to change around the old URLs for exception in. Random word missing. Random word doesn't need self. But keep in mind, it's very much untested. Random word And that's probably it for today's stream. I'll post the LiveNet version. No, exception net. Invalid side. Buy or sell, long or short. What does side need to be? Buy. Long or short. This actually doesn't need to wait 10 seconds every single time it runs. We can wait after. Invalid side. I wonder what side we need. Buy or sell. Sid the funding of 1 of 2. What side do you need for Binance orders? All caps. Buy or sell. Invalid order type. Market needs to be capitalized. A mandatory parameter was not sent. Do you suppose quantity needs to be a whole number? No, no clue. Let's print it. Oh, quantity needs to be quantity. Exceeded maximum allowable position. Well, in that case, let's just pretend I don't have $1 million. Let's do balance is equal to balance divided by, like, I don't know, what's a good amount to have? 1,000? 1 million. Yeah, let's do divided by 1,000. Sid funding Pathana 2. Give me far too much testing balance to use. Well, by 10,000. So it's only unable to fill one of them. Alright, well that kills this stream. I'll go ahead and, oh, whoops, it's buying again. What's going on here? The links are all messed up. The VTC is fine. Oh, no, they're all messed up. So we want to have 4,400. I thought I wanted to be short these things. Well, maybe that's right. Maybe it just needs some time to think. Let's try putting in a longer sleep. Actually, let's try to put in a sleep after we call updating balance as well. So it was 44, now it's 88. So I guess my problem is up here, when we do minus pause coin, I think we want to be plus pause coin. Let's try that on for size. Sid the funding, Python at 2. Python at 2. Because it's going to be like 166 now or whatever. And then with our next one, hopefully it's 0. No, something is definitely wrong here. All right, where's my position? I have $17,500 worth of BTC perp. $175. Let's actually look at our interface here. 4. Yeah, so we're long 575 contracts. You want to sell. So these buy and sells are wrong. Print the 2 buy. Sleep. 1,000. We don't need to sleep here. Şimdi bak şimdi benden bakana too. Yeah, so can I. I mean, VR is great and all, but it's not really working the best, is it? So I have 17,000. So why is it buying? Oh, equals sell. That's so dumb. My bugs are unfortunately dumb. CD funding Python app 2. So, dude, Remy, do you think you're gonna try the bot on LiveNet? See if we can get some funding arbitrage. Oh, whoops, I didn't remove this sleep here. So ideally, it's going to get into position and then stay in position and stop market selling everything. So BTC perp, we sold 17,000. Oh, where's BTC perp? We sold 176. And then if we go back in and run again, we shouldn't sell any. I need a cigarette soon, so hopefully this works. But either way, the testnet's not gonna show us anything because we're only trying to get in 2 positions. Oh man, let me try getting out of position here and seeing if I can get into smaller positions. Anyway, we can't get into position in some of these because there's not enough liquidity. I can't even exit these positions. Man, oh man. What are we on? BTC perpetual. Sell at market 10 contracts. Unable to fill. So we need to test this on LiveNet is the answer. So I'm going to go ahead and commit all of my changes and I'm going to kill the stream. And I think you guys can play with it. Let me add a to-do here. Actually, first let me get my CCXT folder because I changed all that stuff. Get the CCXT folder. Throw it in my project folder. Because we changed all that stuff over to coin margin features, DAPI. in CCXD, so we need to save that. And then in the to-do, I'm going to go ahead and say Binance Testnet to-do. Replace with dapi.binance.com/ and change all of the CCXT stuff in CCXT Binance.py to dapi.binance.com. So follow that to do. I'll put that in the README. Note that I have to now acts on funding opportunities in Binance Testnet as of this most recent command. And that just about does it. Binance Futures Testnet. So, thanks very much for watching, and enjoy your